Just want to stick our line right through there. And we don't want to have a burnt end. Got a couple ideas in mind for this trip. Build an awesome camp, kick back for the night. Back in the day I used to make things like stone axes. I want to try out building some daggers, putting some handles on them. By the way, if you like outdoor content and you haven't subscribed, please do that now. Stick around to the end of the video to see the final result. Okay, I think I found a good spot. There's 2 trees right here. We'll set up in between. Loving it. Let's get settled in, huh? I think that's gonna do it. And this does the job. Firewood all over. There's dead oaks standing over here. There was dead oak coming in. Over there. Okay. Thank you. Tons of nice seasoned hardwood. Want to see if I can pull this guy out. Yeah, buddy. All right. This absolute beast right here. And I caught these 2 guys laying on the ground. We're gonna make a dagger. All right, I think I can put this together a little faster here. I tuned it up last night. There you go, and then you can just start to rip once everything's into place. Let's keep working at it. If you can shift the sides, you're not tight enough. Nice dense hardwood. They're small, but as you can see, here, see some of the grain there. Gorgeous. Look at the grain in that. And always lose them, but they're nice to have. All right, check this out. Wow, sent him from a subscriber. It's gonna work great. Wow. One strike. Really, I mean, the first couple were no good. First spark caught. That's great. Time to get my coffee on, and we'll start sterilizing the grill as well. Get that right on there. Oh, that's amazing. Now we're camping. I found this piece that we split off earlier. I may have shown it on camera. I'm going to make a dagger and put a nice handle on it. Oh. Sunset rolling in. Beautiful day. Second little dagger I'm working on. I'm not carving all that down, so I'm just trying to chop some of it down into a point. Burn a tip on it, that's another trick that you can do, but I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I should though. Alright, so here's what we've got. There's the first one I was working on. And here's the second, more of a blunt point. I wrapped paracord around like so. On this side, I'm going to come down and make a loop on the bottom just like that. Round and round. Okay, we'll put that through. And this, you want to pull it right back through. Alright, you can just cut that off, melt it. I think that's pretty cool.
Good morning, everybody. It's about 9 a.m. It's a beautiful day.
That's pretty cool, huh? I don't know if you can see the detail. Isn't that awesome? One of the most beautiful times in the forest when the mountain laurel's blooming. Give you a shot of just this huge bundle of mountain laurel right here. I saw a bunch coming up through the woods. I thought there was a freaking camper back there. I'm like, how the heck did they get a camper back here? And like the whole way I'm hiking out here, just wondering, like, did the airplane drop it or what? And I realized it was the mountain laurel. Let's get this handle put on. I'm gonna be making a bunch of tools in the future as well. So anyways, here's more of a gouger where you could just, you know, like I said, hammer into the ground or dig a hole with it or whatever. The short end, I put a loop down to the bottom of the handle. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. It's a little short, but let's go with it. Just gonna get it wound up here. Pretty much just about wrapped up here. So that loop on the bottom, just want to stick our line right through there. And we don't want to have a burnt end, which will cause for resistance. You'll see in a minute. Okay, so I brought that through, right? And now we're just gonna pull it right through. Let's just see how much damage it does to the ground. I mean, that's a ripper, right? I think I mentioned this, but you could also char these tips and make them virtually indestructible. I mean, that's awesome. So there's what we've got. Hope you thought that was cool. There's more in the next video. We're going to be building different tools. I don't remember. If you remember the past, I built in the longhouse hut days and my primitive days, I built an axe. Probably do that again and several other things. I had a great time, guys, with this, but I got to get moving. Things to do, always on the move. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.